Hey folks! Great to have you here. Today we're picking up the peppers again, the bullhorn pepper, which at the moment is in a bit of a competition, still with several little plants in the pot. Today we'll take a closer look at how it goes and which one won. Not all of them made it, but let's look at that together. As you can see, we have one big one here. They all look really nice and green and crisp, and two turned out a bit smaller of the 5 seeds I planted. Right, of course we're only going to keep one now because there's not enough room for all 3, and the choice isn't exactly hard. This one looks great, it's already a fair bit bigger than the other 2, so I'm going to carefully remove those 2 now, being extra careful not to yank out or disturb the big one's roots or anything like that while I work, taking my time and handling everything quite gently. So, we'll leave the soil in there. So, now we have our young pepper plant here, which right now looks like it's doing really well. Bright green. And we don't really have much room here, so we're going to start bringing this little plant down a little bit right away now. I'll just force the whole plant a bit in that direction for now. And then I'll just let it grow over from this side to that one for now, and then we'll see what happens next. Maybe later I might try to shape the entire growth a little more into serpentine curves using binding wire. I'll have to take a look. But like this, it's definitely already pretty good. So we'll show right away where it's going, so you don't get any silly ideas here. That's how we'll let it keep growing now. Today I'll also, for the first time, although it doesn't need water yet, when it gets watered next time, it'll also get its first gentle feed, and of course we need to mix that up quickly, so let's do that now. So I'm using the organic boost from Bonsanto again here. Organic fertilizer. I've basically been using it forever, and I've always had good results with it in soil very consistently, so there were never any problems. Oh, you pretty much can't overdose it. We'll start off very cautiously for now, 1 milliliter per liter. And then we'll see how the plant develops in the future. It does vary here and there a bit, 1 milliliter per liter. I just drew this up into a syringe. It's easier to dose. There, then I'll pull again. The syringe sow. Mix that through. And done. Like I said, we still have just enough water in here right now. Don't overwater. That goes for all plants. They're more likely to be overwatered to death than to dry out. The roots need a bit of air sometimes. That's always really important. So make sure you don't water too often. That's the case with lots of other plants we know too. Make sure the pot has really become noticeably lighter before you water it next time. If the rim dries out a bit, you can just press it back in all the way around. That's no problem at all. Then the water won't run off it so quickly. Which can easily happen when the ball dries up a bit. But that's not a problem either. And now, let's take a look. To see how the little plant develops, I'll first bend it a bit further down this way, maybe in a sinuous, snaking line up somehow, like that. Let's see. In the next video, we might prune something. We'll see. Before it eventually flowers, we'll also help out a bit with pollination and so on. But that'll come later. I'm excited and looking forward to the peppers because they're really tasty. Alright folks, that's the current update on the bullhorn pepper. I really hope it starts producing properly. I'm hyped for those peppers. I even tried one recently in the last video. It should look something like that in the end. Packed full of nice red peppers. That's going to be awesome. In the next video, we'll see if we can top it a bit like I said, but I already want it to head in that direction from the start. I could have just waited and seen how the side shoots develop, but we'll do it this way. If you want to see how it continues, check back in. Yeah, and if you're into bonsai products and want to check out a shop, and yeah, otherwise we'll see each other next time when this little sweetheart's gotten a lot bigger. Okay folks, alright.